Dollar Tree dolls. It's Noah and Jay with another Dollar Tree recipe. This recipe will be made with mostly Dollar Tree ingredients. There are a few items that I picked up somewhere else. This is going to be called mock gnocchi carbonara. So first thing, I went ahead and I brought a large pan of water to a boil. I added 2 packs of the gnocchi and some salt and reduced the heat. This is the gnocchi package. It's called Caputo. And they're really, really good. Jay and I love them. We pick them up all the time. Also in the skillet next to it, we have some of this Jenny O turkey bacon. And I diced it up fairly small. And we're browning that off in a pan. To which I'm going to add 1/2 of a chopped white onion. There's a piece of onion paper. Good thing I caught that.
Smells great now.
Man, I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so awesome. And I'm only going to let the onions cook for just a minute to get coated in the bacon fat, because this will be finished off in the oven at a pretty high heat, so the onions will cook down some in there and flavor the gnocchi as they cook. So that's going. The gnocchis are cooking up. When they float to the surface after about 3 to 4 minutes, they're done, which they're already starting to do that. So then over here, I have my baking pan, and I just used a stick of butter and just swiped it along the bottom. And this is the Imperial sticks. They are from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to quickly grab a bowl right here to mix up my sauce. So the first thing we have here is the Chef's Essence Classic Alfredo pasta sauce from the Dollar Tree. I have my little Dollar Tree trash sack here for, you know, convenience, so I don't have to walk to the big can. We've got a can of the Springs Farm evaporated milk from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to add that. Then a can of Rotel tomatoes. These weren't from the Dollar Tree, they were from Walmart. And these are not what's a normal ingredient in a carbonara. I just wanted to add them for a little zest. Then some of the Old World flavor coarse kosher salt. Some parsley flakes by the Supreme Tradition brand, Dollar Tree. Some basil, again by the Supreme Tradition brand, Dollar Tree. And I just eyeball, you guys. I don't necessarily measure things, which I know that makes it hard to follow a recipe, but okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my gnocchi and my bacon and onions. Those are all done. I'm going to have to drain the gnocchi now, and I'll get back to the sauce. You know, it's kind of hard to cook on camera because things get done at, you know, not the most convenient times. And I'm not so good at planning them out, so. I'm going to go ahead and pour the gnocchi into a colander here. Facial. Woo! That's hot. So while those drain, I'm going to add the rest of my seasoning, which is the Supreme Traditions garlic powder. And we love a lot of garlic around here, so obviously if you don't like it as much as us, don't add as much. But we love it. It's my favorite seasoning, spice, whatever you call it. And then I'm just going to add some ground black pepper from Walmart. We've already got some spice from the Rotel, so I didn't want to add too much. I thought about adding crushed red pepper flakes, but I didn't want to go over the top. So next I'm going to get the bacon. And I'm going to pour that in with the sauce as well. Love my own cast iron skillets. These were my grandma's, and I'm so lucky that I inherited them. Best cookware you can get, in my opinion. So now I'm going to take my wooden spoon. I'm going to stir this up until it's all thoroughly mixed. You could add black olives to this. You could add chunks of chicken breast. You could add other vegetables. Celery or green pepper would be good. Okay, so we ran out of memory. So we're back at it. I've got the drained gnocchis. I'm just going to pour them right into the buttered pan. And these are very filling. It's a heavy type of pasta because it is made from potatoes. So this is a very rich dish. A little dab will do you, like my mom always said. Okay, so now I'm just going to pour the sauce on. Just an even amount. Disperse the bacon evenly. Disperse. Disperse. Make sure I get all the bacon because Fat Girl loves bacon. That looks so good. Okay, and then next, I'm going to add some Kraft Parmesan cheese. This did not come from Dollar Tree. As a matter of fact, I don't know where it came from. I had to borrow it from my sister. When I decided to do this meal, I had forgotten that I didn't have any. So I had actually borrowed this from my sister who lives next door. Hey, LaWanda. Thanks for the loan of the Parmesan. I think that might be enough. Had a little corner that was missing some. You know, I can't be chinchy with the cheese. And then we've got our Italian shreds here. And y'all, bless our hearts, we forgot to lay these out. We had them in the freezer. And so this cheese is still frozen. So y'all, pray for us. We're just going to see how it turns out. Hopefully it'll go ahead and cook, you know, down like it's supposed to, melt or whatever. But Lord knows, we don't have the best luck. So, anywho, we're going to think that it's going to work out. Okay, and this is the Sunny Acres Italian Shreds. And this is from Dollar Tree. And I know a lot of people don't like that cheese because they say it's not cheese, but hey, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and open the oven. Get out. Move it, move it. Got to move the big babies. They will gladly take this whole pan. And here it is. Going in the oven. And here I am starting it. We're going to go 425 because everything in this is cooked. All we're wanting to do is melt cheese and brown it and maybe thicken it up a bit. I'm going to let this go probably about, sorry about that, y'all. Probably about 30 minutes and then check it because I know it's going to need a little time to thicken that condensed milk sauce. So we'll see y'all back here in 30 minutes or so. Hey guys, our mock gnocchi carbonara is done. We ended up leaving it in the oven for about 45 minutes just so the top would get a little brown. And it looks like this. Num nums. Okay, Jay's going to put it up here on the cabinet for me so I can go ahead and dish up a plate. Okay, let me pass y'all off to Jay. Okay, so Jay accidentally hit the off button, so now I'm going to dish up a plate. And that evaporated milk has cooked down to a really thick sauce. Oh yeah, you can smell the herbs. It smells so good. And then for the top, we just add a little more of the Parmesan cheese, just a little shake. And that is the dinner. Wish you guys could smell this. It smells awesome. I might say back off about 10-15 minutes on the oven if you want yours to have more of a saucy type. Because the potato dumplings are pretty starchy. But other than that, if you like your stuff thick, then just go ahead and cook it for 45 minutes. And thanks for watching.